2019, 2020, the best news this person has ever received was that he was going to get the position of being the director of a company. And that was me. I worked hard to try to get this position with teeth and claws, everything I had to put into this. 1 year training, taking tests and trying to prove that I could do this. The illness that we all know came, and in 2020, that company went under, so I lost my job. I thought everything was going to be solved with that position, so a problem arose. I wanted to find a way that I could make money without having to put hours of my time constantly. I was willing to put time at the beginning to build something that will keep me generating income. So I thought about creating a company, and the first thing that came to my mind, something that was popular at that time, was cleaning services, disinfecting services. So I opened a commercial cleaning business, and this commercial cleaning business turned out to be another way of employment to myself. I just created another job for myself. I had no real way of making this thing run for itself while I just collected the pay. Until I saw a video that said the only way that you can actually make money while you sleep or while you travel is if you get leverage. You need to find leverage somehow. And leverage could be by hiring other people, using other people's money. There are different types of leverages. There's 4 types, and I'm not going to get into that. But the leverage that I was missing was to find people to work for my company to help me clean. Because at the beginning, I was the one doing all the toilet cleaning, everything, dusting, the disinfecting. It was a one-man army. I was cleaning all of these places, and there were a lot because I got as much clients as I could trying to make money. And I was actually just burning out because of all the physical labor and all the mental labor that I had to do. So I finally saw this video that said you need to find leverage. It didn't really say how to do this, but I had a plan. And the plan was to find people to work for me. I tried a person that I thought it was good. I found this guy while I was doing what you call pedicabbing, because on the weekends, apart from all the work that I had, I was doing something else to get extra income because I was determined to make money. So I found this guy, and this guy was very responsible. At least that's what I saw when he was doing his job. He was a good guy. And I started talking to him, and I said, hey, I have this company that I need some help with. And at first he was a little he didn't believe me because I was just a pedicabber, making money on the streets, taking people from here to there. Finally showed him the customers and everything, and he was like, okay, I'm willing to do this. And I was paying this guy $25 an hour to go clean the places that I told him. I trained him how to do it fast, and it was just extra income that he could get. But lo and behold, he was doing a poor job. I almost lost 2 of my biggest clients by hiring him, and it was a complete failure. And I was afraid. I said, I don't want to hire anybody else anymore. That's it. Like, this is done. I'm just going to do it myself, and I'm just going to go to another type of business. And that was how it happened for the next 8 months, a year. And then I found someone else that I thought could do a good job. So I tried this person, and I gave him my trust. I said, hey, listen, do you want to do this? This is how it is. It's physical labor. I pay you $25 an hour. I was giving someone else an opportunity. And guess what? This person also didn't do a good job. Was lazy, sometimes didn't show up. He was not on time, lost the keys of the places that we were supposed to clean as a company, many other things. So what I want to teach whoever's watching, what I want to teach you, whoever you are, is that when you're learning a different skill, in this case, hiring someone, staffing, you cannot expect that the first 2 times you do it, it's going to go well. This is a skill. Staffing is a skill that you need to practice, that you need to hone, that you need to read about, that you need to get better at it. You cannot expect just to get one person and that's going to be the right person for your company. It doesn't work like that. So 2 years later, I was able to find someone that actually matched the values that I wanted to create in my company. And after I was able to do that, after I did that, I was able to become a business owner. I was no longer an employee of myself. I was no longer self-employed by my company. I was able to have a business because now people were working for me. People were working for my company, working with me, and they were taking care of all the operations, and I was just overseeing things. So that was the path that took me from self-employment to business owner. But the key takeaway that I want you to understand is whatever skill you're doing, it doesn't matter what skill it is. It doesn't matter if it's like public speaking. It doesn't matter if it's drop shipping. It doesn't matter if it's soccer, whatever it is. You need to understand that at the beginning, there's going to be massive degrees of failure that you're just going to go through. It's natural. You have to go through failure in order to find these things, in order to find the real way to do something. And once you succeed at something, there's nuances between success. Why? Because you can have an employee that do something well, but you can have an employee that does stuff excellent and is proactive. So even within already doing what you have to do, you can even do better. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, keep at it. It's part of the deal that you failed at the beginning. So it's actually made like that. So people that don't have what it takes just leave the way for the people that actually want to continue. I regret the fact that I didn't continue trying to find people for my company. And it took me 2 years to actually find people who will replace me. So I was cleaning all of these businesses myself for 2 years, where it should have taken me only 6 months. So whatever it is that you're doing, remember, fail fast so you can get through that uncomfortable stage and get to where you want to go.